Hamitakiapi, Kara Imakiapi, Chanshayapi Himataha. My name is Kara. I am the Assistant Tribal Planner / Grant Writer for the Lower Sioux Indian Community, and I come from the Good Thunder Bluestone family. Today, we are visiting with Dr. Teresa Peterson, who supported the Chanshayapi Mentoring Committee and exploring options for a community-wide mentoring project. Teresa, please tell us a bit about yourself and give us a brief overview of the project.
Hamitakiapi, Chante Washtan na pe chiuzapie. Dakota ya utuhu chistina imakiapie. Washichua Teresa Peterson imakiapie. Bijuta zizi kapi himataha. So Kara, a group of people at Chanshayapi were working with the Minnesota communities caring for children, exploring what could be done to increase the resiliency of youth and actually for all people within the community. They landed on mentoring. I was asked to support this community-wide effort in doing some research both in the scientific and best practices world and within the community. What do the people of the Lower Sioux community think about mentoring? I visited with elders, youth, parents, staff, and leadership. I also looked at the current trends in the field of youth mentoring. The results were both interesting.
What is mentoring?
Well, here's some of the words that the Chanshayapi community came up with when asked about the word mentor. Helper, friend, sharing, advocate, someone to look up to, teacher, and I like this one, my go-to person. The community also identified several definitions in the Dakota language. Tioshbaye, Tiwahe, Oyate, and Wawokiya. The Chanshayapi Mentoring Committee really liked Wawokiya. Wawokiya is tied to one of our values, helping each other. So, Wawokiya means helper.
Okay, so tell me, what did you learn about mentoring through the research?
Well, first I want to share that researchers have found there are numerous benefits to mentoring that can be long-lasting, including academic improvements, improved social skills, healthier lifestyle choices, decreased problem behaviors, and are less likely to be a perpetrator or a victim of a violent crime. So there's oodles of important reasons to be a mentor. But 1/3 of our youth in our nation never experience a mentoring relationship. But what's more interesting is that only 4% of the youth that are in a mentoring relationship actually acquire it through a formal program.
So if youth aren't finding mentors through formal programs, where are youth getting mentoring from?
So when we think about mentoring, we often go to that one-on-one mentoring program through a program like Big Brothers or Big Sisters, but the research indicated that this kind of mentoring model really cannot be sustained. There are simply not enough caring adults that are enrolling and staying in a formal program as a mentor, for a number of reasons that we won't go into today. But what's important is that fortunately many youth are getting mentored through natural occurring mentoring.
That's interesting. What do you mean by naturally occurring mentoring?
Kara, think about a person who has had a positive impact on your life. Perhaps a relative, a teacher, or a coworker that you counted on that was there for you. Would you mind sharing who that is and what they did that positively influenced your life?
Yeah, I could think back to one of my teachers in high school. I took a class with her that I really enjoyed, and it helped me to explore what I was interested in pursuing in college.
That's really cool, Kara. So that's what I mean by natural occurring mentoring. Mentoring happened authentically, naturally. Mentoring is simply helping each other out.
Right. That's why we at Chanshayapi are calling it Wawokiya. So what can we do to help each other out, to help youth, and what can we do to connect with youth?
Every child deserves to have someone that is absolutely crazy about them. I heard that somewhere and it stuck with me. We all need this, right? What's really amazing about this whole initiative is that the research points to as effective mentoring is literally embedded in our Dakota ways. We only need to remember those and work towards restoring them. Let me share some examples. Within our Dakota language are our traditional values, like Wawokiya, to help each other, and Wawoshida, compassion. How can we be compassionate with each other? Be gentle, patient, understanding. Sounds like the characteristics that our youth respond well to. And actually, we all need this to be with each other. Also, our cultural traditions. We have many of them that connect to Wawokiya. One of them that I especially like to do is visit, Titoka. I remember hearing my Kushi talk about how people would come and visit them. And I mean, they would stay for days. We really knew how to take care of each other back then. I've heard the same thing from many others. My husband's family, same thing. He described how his grandma always had a pot of soup on the stove, just in case. Our Dakota hospitality was unmatched. These are the kinds of traditions we need to restore.
So how can we as a community come together and do that?
Whatever we are doing is an opportunity for mentoring. That came from a Chanshayapi elder. Whatever we're doing is an opportunity for mentoring. Toja,
Daku tui.
just like that. When we go back to using our kinship terms, that alone works towards restoring our ways of being with each other. Our Dakota kinship terms have that kind of power. We are more kind to each other, more patient, we pay attention, we help each other.
There's that word again, Wawokiya, helper. So using our relational words, tui, dekshi, ukana, kushi, toja, what else can our community do?
So here's what a parent shared. We all have gifts and can learn from one another. Tell me a couple of cool things that you're really good at.
I like to think I'm pretty good at running. I've ran 3 marathons and I've been running since I was 14.
Well, you could teach me how to run, right? And I could teach you gardening. The youth at Lower Sioux were so enthusiastic about sharing what they're good at and willing to teach and what they wanted to learn. Here's an example. Several youth talked about being good at technology. At the same time, elders shared how they would like to learn more cell phone features. We only need to create space for that co-sharing to happen.
Okay, how about as a mom, dad, or foster parent? What can they do to support opportunities for mentoring?
Be involved. The research showed that a mentoring relationship is stronger when the child's parent or caretaker is involved in that mentoring relationship. This takes openness and communication of all. The other thing is to model positive mentoring. This can be done by being a mentor and having a mentor. So I'm 50 years old and I still have several mentors. Some have been academic or professional mentors, and others have helped me transition into parenthood and recently into aging. We all need support and we can find it right here.
So to recap, what are some of the recommendations for how we can strengthen mentoring right here at Lower Sioux?
Dakota Ia, speak our Dakota language, especially our kinship terms. They remind us that we are relatives so that we will treat each other as relatives. Share our creator-given talents. We all have special gifts we have been given. Teach and share those. Slow down, take time, be present. There are numerous opportunities throughout our day to be a helper, a mentor to one another. And the same goes for the mentee. Slow down, take time, be present. And I sometimes have trouble with this. Allow yourself to be mentored. We could all use help. Mentoring or Wawokiya is reciprocal. Helping is a shared process. Help each other.
What final words do you want to share?
I'd like to end with words of wisdom from the Chanshayapi community. The first is from a youth and the second is from an elder. Always be there. If we come together as a community, I wonder what we could build.
Pidamayaye, Teresa, and Pidamaya for listening. To find out more about the Wawokiya project, you can contact me.